Alright, what's up YouTube? Once again, this is my 392 Dodge Challenger. It's got the 392 HEMI 6.4 liter motor in it. There goes a friend of mine, blowing her C7 Corvette, as she's always on it. But yes, this is a 6.4 liter, and it's I got really lucky. It's a 2014 SRT8. And it's the last year that they made the SRT8 before they slapped the supercharger on the 2015 Hellcat. So one particular thing about this model is the engine is already set up in this one to just drop the supercharger right on it. If you went out and bought, of course, the 5.7, or you bought the 6.4 Scat Pack that's out now, you do have to do some upgraded pistons, and I believe like the rings and some seals and some stuff like that, to get everything to line up just right, and so the compression is right. So so that's one plus also about this car, which too, that's one thing I do plan to do, but it's so fast right now as it is. It's got the mid muffler exhaust delete already done to it, and so I'm just kind of like, hey, like that's like super fast already. It sounds great. I don't want it to sound any meaner. Like if I want it to sound mean or loud, you're gonna hear it coming for real. And then you can pop it on down to economy mode or whatever. and let's see if we're still recording here. Yeah. Yeah, we are. So put it on down to economy mode, and then you got you can run on 4 cylinders. How about that? But I don't know if I like that or not. I don't know if it messes with the engine, cutting it off, cutting it on. But nowadays these things can do so much more things. It probably don't hurt it at all. But yeah, so I'm getting the windows stripped and retinted, and they're going to be black. So whoever tinted these, I mean, it's like kind of had the mirror type tint. I just never liked that tint, not even on a silver car. And then the inside, it's like purple to look through the front strip. But the guy that does all my window tint had something he had to do in the hospital, so he's been out of work for like a month. So I've just been sitting and waiting for next week to get here, because he has me on this calendar. And so but he's the one that did all the he wrapped everything on my Nissan Altima on my channel that you'll see. Like he did all the wrapping, the front grille, the door handles. I mean, he did it all. Tinted the windows. I mean, he's phenomenal. ACR Films right up here in Jefferson County, right there in Talbot, Tennessee. So get a chance, look him up online, check him out. They also do like big windows and stuff like that. Like if you maybe live on the lake, you got a big window facing the lake or something, they'll do that kind of stuff too as well. But yeah, but when I did get this car, I'd been looking for about, I'm not even going to lie, about 2 years. And I just, at that time, it was either I could only really pretty much qualify for the 5.7, the RT, or like the SXT, the all-wheel drive V6. And I was like, no, it's like, I know I want a V8. I'm not going to settle. My Altima drives and rides and looks as good as any 4-door car does on the road, really. So I'm like, I'm not dying to get out of it. I was planning on keeping it anyway, and I'm not trading it in, because I never get out of it what I got in it. But so yeah, so looked at different car lots, in different places, and then maybe either they had a Hellcat in, and they're asking $120,000 for it, and that's just way above what I'm looking for. I'm looking like about half that. And so buddy of mine that I knew sold me a Nissan Murano, sold it to me a couple years back. I got it for my mom. He called me up and was working right up there off Clinton Highway, and he's like, hey man, he's like, I've got 3 Challengers just came in today. He said, but one's purple, and it's plum crazy purple. And he's like, as much as I love the black and the gray one, man, he's like, this purple one just for some reason stands out. I was like, no way, you know. So I was like, I'm on my way up there. I want to check out the black one. So I get up there. As soon as I start to pull in, I mean, it's just like, no, I just like, my eye went just straight to this one. And I was just like, man, like, this is crazy. And not only is it a 2014, it's only got like 22,000 miles on the motor. And I was like, okay, wait a minute. So they ran by all this stuff by me. And I was just like, you know, I just love the way it drove. You know, it's comfortable, it's big. You know, I'm a big guy. I'm a paraplegic. A lot of y'all know, some don't. I am in a wheelchair, as some of y'all may know. You know, sport my Vol Nation orange and white chair though at the chrome rims. But so for me to be able to get in a car, this thing's actually 2 inches longer than the Charger. So see, like I'm 6'4" if I'm standing up, and I'm about 230, you know, about 230, 235. You know, my brother, he's like 6'5", 6'6", you know, 250, you know, and we both can sit in it comfortably. Our shoulders aren't touching. I mean, how awesome is that in a sports car? I mean, you just don't get that anywhere, any day now. Try doing that in the Camaro or the Mustang or the Corvette, which every one of my family members owns like each one of those cars, and that's why I know, because I've ridden in all of them. And I can tell you right now, for going across the country, for rides, for comfortability, I'm telling you, this Charger, the Challenger, I'm sorry, I keep saying Charger, this Challenger right here is really the bang for the buck. So I hope you'll give it a chance and check it out.